Dear students, today I'm going to explain the Ball poem by John Berryman. I'm going to read out the stanza which is written in the left. What is the boy now who has lost his ball? What is he to do? I saw it go, merrily bouncing down the streets and then merrily over. There it is in the water. The poet John Berryman describes grief and pain of the boy who has lost his ball. In this poetry, ball symbolizes the family of friends, and the loss of ball symbolizes death or going away of someone from your life. While playing the ball, it slips from his hands into the water. The poetic devices used here are two. In this stanza, anaphora, that means you can see in the yellow, the words are repeated. The initial words are repeated, like what is the boy now? What is he to do? Or merrily bouncing, or merrily over here, over there. And that is the example of anaphora. Repetition is also there. You can see in the second line, the word what is repeated in a single line, in same line. And so it is called repetition. No use to say, oh, there are other balls. An ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy as he stands rigid, trembling, staring down all his young days into the harbor where his ball went. The boy is emotionally shaken at the loss of his ball. He undergoes the process of losing something in his life for the first time and stands transfixed due to it. He is trembling and staring down. The boy feels that his childhood days or sweet memories are fallen into the water. Now, this is what the metaphor is. Metaphor is another poetic device in which you compare to the different things, like all his young days, you can see in the yellow, is being compared to the childhood days, memories, and they are fallen into water. This grief nearly shocks him over the loss. I would not intrude on him. A dime, another ball is worthless. Now he senses the first responsibility in the world of possessions. The boy has undergone transformation here. The poet says that he would not give the boy any money for a new ball, as it would not substitute what the boy has lost. There is a realization of responsibility, taking care of his things in the boy when he loses the ball. From this loss, the boy is learning what happens when one loses one's belongings or possessions in the world of assets. In the world of assets, he would buy new things, but the lost thing would never come back. People will take balls will be lost always, little boy. And no one buys a ball back. Money is external. The boy would never be able to get his lost ball. In the process of losing a ball, the boy experiences or understands the real meaning of gain or losses of life. Money is external, as it cannot buy inner happiness by getting back the things lost forever. Money cannot buy back the sweet memories of your childhood that stood attached with the ball. Now, in the stanza, you can see repetition of the consonant sound, and that is known as alliteration. What is alliteration? Repetition of the consonant sounds in a line, like ball, ball, be, buy, a back. That is an alliteration. Like repetition of vowel sound, it is assonance. Repetition of the consonant sound, it is alliteration. He is learning well behind his desperate eyes the epistemology of lost, how to stand up, knowing what every man must one day know, and most know many days how to stand up. The poet states that boy's eyes are filled with grief, but that has taught him a lesson. He is learning to bear the loss of something precious for him and move on. The word used here, epistemology, which means knowledge. So now the boy understands the nature of loss. It implies that as every man has to stand up after the losses, so will the boy. This is the real truth of life. This saga of losses and gains shall continue in life. He should stand up against the odd miseries of life. And you have noticed throughout the poem there are no rhyme. So it is written in blank verse. That's all in the poetry.